Okay, welcome to my guest tonight. He's a fascinating man, and I think you'll be very impressed with his unusual interests. What's your name, sir?
My name is Dick Barnett.
Okay, Dick. So, what is your unusual hobby?
My usual hobby is this. I assume positions of authority and pull out just before I have to do something. It started early. The teacher said, is there anyone who would like to go and fetch some crayons from the class next door? And I quickly put my hand up. And she says, okay, Dick, you go and get the crayons. And I just went to the toilet and came back empty-handed.
People put their trust in you, and you don't really follow through. Is that right?
That's really it in a nutshell. The buzz for me is the trust that's betrayed. It involved me standing as a candidate in the local council elections. Well, the local area manager, he interviewed me. I filled out a long application. Had to beat other competitors who were really well qualified. The area manager, he shook my hand. He says, "You're just the man for the job, Dick." And I told him to screw it, and I walked out the office. The longer the process is by which I'm selected, and the more investment people put in in me to do a job for them, the buzz just gets astronomical. I applied to become a vicar in the Church of England, and the training is both lengthy and intense, and I required a bursary from my local Church of England church, which was hard up financially. But anyway, they paid the £50,000 to send me to seminary school, 3 years, and then just as I was about to say religious orders, I told them I was an atheist. So I took up the position. But what I do now is, because it's such an easy job, and it's nothing's required of you, I just say, Sunday communion service is cancelled. It's the dashing of the expectations, the real pent-up, loaded, hopeful expectations, and the dashing of these to the rocks that gives me the buzz. Now you see me, now you don't. I love to see the disappointment in people's faces. Now you see me, now you don't. I took up a position as a boys' football coach. The local school attached to the church, and the boys were always playing football. They wanted a team, so I went to an assembly as the vicar, and I said, I'm starting a football team. And I organised a training camp, and I got really excited. And they were training hard all summer, giving up their time for the season to start in September. And when September came, I said, it's called off. You really must choose your targets upon their vulnerability. No, I was asked to go onto a podcast. It was a podcast of the Toast Eaters. And it was all arranged. The time, the money, everything. And at the last moment, Texman says I couldn't make it. I'm addicted to gaining people's confidence and then letting them down to them next year. I called a really rigorous summer camp. They were giving up all their summertime. Some of them were going to go on holiday and they had to cancel. It was really hard training. And come September, I said, it's been cancelled again.
Right, it's been...
The greater the trust, the greater the buzz when you let them down. Now you see me, now you don't.